when you're watching a movie and it's trying to force its view on you, so it's saying, Pepsi's bad, or, video games are evil, or that uh, iPhones are the best ever, when movies or videos are trying to tell you things, or trying to construct this view for you, that's using film as a constructing tool. So looking at that, we can see this way that film is a construct in more serious ways than my, weird examples. We can see, first off, we're going to see Vertov. So he was a Russian videographer, filmmaker, and so he made Man with a Movie Camera in 1929. Now, when he made this, he was trying to look at the Russian subjects and the culture of Russia and everything that was about it. So, approximately 35 minutes into this movie, you're watching it and you just see there's these Russian women at work and they're at a factory, doing factory stuff, and they're laughing and they're smiling and they're enjoying their work. And so that's really important, and that's a very important thing that I think Vertov was trying to show off in that movie. We can also see film as a construct looking at Robert Flaherty. So he was the videographer behind the documentary Nanook of the North in 1922, so about 7 years before Vertov made his film. Here we're seeing him look at his vision of the Inuit. And so he's constructing the Inuit to kind of look this way, that way, whatever. And so, 19 minutes into this movie, he's showing the Inuit as these savage people. They're fishing and they're they're biting raw fish, and it's like, ah. Or later in the movie, he's teaching the father, Nanook, it's not his name, but like that's how much constructed this film is from Flaherty, is that that's not even the name. Nanook is not the father's name. So we'll call him Nanook because I can't remember his real name right now. So is teaching his kid how to hunt. Now, this is very, again, savage look, and that's the real view that Flaherty's trying to show off here. So in both these movies, we're able to compare them and see that with transcultural cinema, we're looking at these people. So with Vertov, we're looking at the Russians. With Flaherty, we're looking at the Inuit, but we're not necessarily seeing an accurate representation or portrayal of these two cultures. We are seeing what the filmmakers want us to see. So for Vertov, he wants us to see a positive, like, yay, Russia sort of vibe, contrary to a lot of what's happened in the past, the Cold War and all that stuff, even though, like, time differences, whatever. So he's trying to just show off a popular view of Russia, which is something that we still, if he made this film today, it would be an even more point that he's trying to make, what with like everything happening with Russia in the past few years. Same with Flaherty, he's trying to show off a negative image of the Inuit. He's trying to show them off as these savage beasts that are doing these things and just being like, like savage creatures. And so that's film as a construct.